Hello and welcome back to our channel. We sincerely thank you for your love, support, and companionship throughout all our videos so far. Your encouragement and feedback are the driving force that motivates us to keep creating more valuable, inspiring, and high-quality content for everyone. In today's episode, I warmly invite you to join me in following the journey of a young, passionate family. Together, they dreamed up, designed, and carefully selected every material to build their modern, unique home filled with personal touches and warmth. They didn't just hire a team to do it all. They rolled up their sleeves, put in the hard work, and turned every corner of their house into a reflection of their love, creativity, and dedication. To make their dream of a modern home come true, they weren't afraid to tackle the toughest task themselves. They dug deep trenches all around the property, carefully measured everything to lay out the water pipe system in the most practical and efficient way. Every pipe was selected with care, installed precisely, buried firmly in the ground, and checked multiple times to prevent any leaks in the future. By doing this hard work, which is usually left to professional builders, they got to know every corner of their house inside out, while strengthening their family bond through long days of labor filled with laughter, effort, and unforgettable memories. After finishing the installation of the drainage pipes and water lines, they carried on by covering and burying all the pipes securely under layers of compacted soil. Each layer was carefully packed down to protect the pipes from weather, heavy rains, or any future ground shifting. This task required patience and precision because even a small mistake could cause problems for the entire drainage system later on. After completing the foundation and securing the piles, they moved on to the next important stage, building the framework and installing the wooden floor. This part forms the base for the living space above, ensuring stability while bringing warmth and a natural touch to the home. They carefully selected high-quality wood planks, checking each piece for dryness, strength, and load-bearing capacity. Every plank was precisely measured and cut according to the design plan. Together, the family assembled the beams, connected them tightly, and created a strong, stable floor frame. They carefully laid underground piping to make sure the entire system for water supply, drainage, and wiring would run smoothly, safely, and neatly out of sight. Each underground pipe was positioned according to technical plans, buried deep with protective layers to prevent damage or water infiltration in the future. Every joint and connection was double-checked to minimize leaks or blockages, ensuring the house would operate reliably for years to come. Alongside laying the underground pipes, they also added insulation by installing thermal insulation material, such as fiberglass or mineral wool in key areas like the roof, walls, and attic floors. This insulating layer helps maintain indoor temperature, keeping heat out during hot days and retaining warmth during cold weather. While building the house frame, they paid special attention to using smart joinery, techniques that would ensure solid connections while keeping the structure looking clean and beautiful. By using cleverly hidden joints, they connected the wooden beams and steel supports seamlessly, with no bulky nails or visible weld marks disrupting the smooth lines. These hidden joints made the entire frame sturdy, able to bear heavy loads, yet visually sleek and refined. This careful craftsmanship gave the house a modern, elegant look while still feeling warm and natural. Doing all the joinery work themselves made them even prouder, seeing the frame stand strong and flawless, a true reflection of the family's dedication, skill, and teamwork. The house frame is not just the backbone that holds up the entire building. It's also a defining feature that showcases the owner's unique personality. With a desire to create a truly distinctive living space, they came up with their own ideas and chose an original frame design that is both sturdy and highly aesthetic. After finishing the house frame and installing the basic systems like underground pipes, wooden floors, and thermal insulation, they didn't overlook one crucial step: covering the entire house with protective tarps. This cover shields the structure from unpredictable weather, especially when the roof hasn't been fully installed or the walls aren't completely enclosed yet. They measured and marked each wall section themselves, carefully calculating the spacing between the wooden or steel studs to match the design plan. Every stud was cut with precision and connected with hidden joints or secure screws to make sure the wall stayed straight, strong, and well aligned. While assembling, they always double-check the alignment and tightness of every joint to prevent any shaking, warping, or leaks in the future. For wooden sections, they prefer using hidden joints to keep the structure visually clean while maintaining its strength. For steel frames or large load-bearing parts, they reinforce the joints with extra brackets, screws, and spot welds to increase durability. Thanks to these strong, well-secured joints, the whole frame is tightly connected into a solid, unified structure that stands firm against harsh weather and the test of time. This careful attention to detail turned their house into a beautiful, resilient home, a true reflection of the family's dedication and hard work. Once the wall frames were securely built, they moved on to a crucial step to keep their living space cool in the heat and warm in the cold, adding thermal insulation inside the walls. This step helps the house save energy, stay comfortable, block heat from outside, and reduce noise between rooms. They carefully chose the right type of insulation, usually fiberglass or mineral wool, known for good thermal and acoustic performance and safety. Each insulation panel was neatly cut and fitted snugly into the spaces between the wall studs, leaving no gaps that could lead to heat loss or thermal bridges. They carefully measured each window opening and chose frames that suited the house style, usually high-quality natural wood or durable, aluminum with glass panes that offer good insulation and soundproofing. The glass panels were precisely cut to fit the frames and sealed tightly with waterproof strips to prevent leaks. Each window was secured with strong screws and quality hinges to ensure smooth, quiet opening and closing. They also checked every gap, sealing it with silicone or rubber gaskets to stop heat loss, block dust, and reduce outside noise. By installing the windows themselves, they could guarantee the quality of every detail, turning simple window frames into beautiful features that fill their home with natural light and fresh air while keeping it comfortable all year round. After completing the wall frames, installing the thermal insulation, and putting in the windows, they moved on to an important step before finishing the interior, covering the entire walls with protective sheets to prepare for wood paneling. This layer acts as a moisture barrier, preventing outside humidity from seeping into the wooden panels and keeping the wall frames and insulation dry and clean. With this protective lining in place, the wooden panels sit smoothly on the wall surface and are well protected from mold or moisture damage, helping them stay beautiful and flat for years to come. Doing this step themselves showed how thoughtful and meticulous they were, paying attention to even the smallest details to keep their home warm, durable, and welcoming. Once the moisture-proof lining was carefully installed over the entire wall surface, they moved on to an important finishing step, cladding the walls with large wooden panels. Using big panels keeps the wall surface smooth with fewer joints, creating a spacious, modern, and cozy atmosphere inside the home. They designed the corridor themselves, making sure it matched the overall style of the house and stayed strong and safe. Each support post was anchored deep into the ground for stability and load-bearing strength. The walkway floor was built with long wooden planks, treated with anti-slip finishes and protective coatings to withstand sun and rain. The wooden railings were carefully joined together, with every joint meticulously fitted to ensure safety and durability. Every detail of the corridor reflects their dedication and hands-on approach to crafting their own living space. This wooden walkway is not just a passage, It's also a cozy spot to sit, enjoy the breeze, and take in the view, turning the house into a peaceful haven that feels close to nature. They handpick large wooden panels or high-quality composite boards that could withstand sun and rain, all coated with water-resistant and termite-proof finishes. Each panel was measured and trimmed carefully, joined seamlessly, and firmly secured to the facade structure with specialized screws and anti-vibration brackets to prevent warping or loosening over time. Once all the structural work, paneling, the wooden corridor, and the front facade were completed, they moved on to the final stage that will give the house its finished look, painting the entire home in a warm shade of orange-brown. Choosing the right paint color wasn't just about looks, it was about expressing their taste and creating a unique style that truly reflected the family's character. During installation, they measured the doorway precisely, adjusted the hinges to make sure the door opened and closed smoothly, sat flush, and didn't sag or catch. Any gaps around the frame were carefully sealed and caulked to keep out rainwater, dust, and drafts. To complete the entrance, they finished by building the steps leading up to the house. Although it may seem like a small detail, the front steps play a key role, connecting the garden or yard with the raised wooden floor inside, creating a welcoming impression and making daily access easy and safe. They reinforced the base of the staircase with concrete or sturdy framing, then fixed each step securely in place, checking that everything stayed level and stable to prevent any shifting or sinking. The neat, sturdy steps lead up to the front porch and wooden corridor, highlighting the rustic yet refined charm of the house. When the roofing was fully installed and the exterior details were nearly complete, they moved on to adding the gutter system to handle rainwater runoff. While not as visually striking as the front facade or wooden floors, gutters play a vital role in protecting the walls, foundation, and surrounding landscape from water damage and erosion. Thanks to this careful attention to every little detail, the outdoor space feels alive, harmonious with nature, and full of warmth, just as the family dreamed. A simple yet complete and welcoming home that's always ready to greet loved ones coming back. Moving inside the house, they continued perfecting the interior with important details that would make the living space sturdy, warm, and visually inviting. One of these steps was installing the ceiling beams, the main support structure that holds up the roof while adding a rustic, cozy touch to the rooms below. Along with the beams, They also took care to finish the window and door trims inside. Matching wooden trim pieces were cut and installed snugly around the window frames and the main door, covering any gaps, protecting the edges, and giving the openings a neat, elegant finish that complements the exposed beams. They chose a high-quality oil-based or pool varnish with excellent adhesion and durability. Before applying the finish, they carefully sanded every wooden surface and wiped away all dust. Then they brushed on multiple things, even coats, allowing each layer to dry fully, so the final sheen would be smooth, clean, and resistant to stains or peeling. They personally chose high-quality wooden panels or composite boards with a smooth surface and warm tones that blended well with the rest of the interior. Before cladding, they made sure the framing for each partition was sturdy and reinforced with screws and brackets to prevent any shaking or warping over time. Each panel was measured precisely and cut to fit tightly, installed edge to edge with care to reduce gaps. The joints were sealed neatly with filler or covered with matching trim, creating smooth, seamless dividers that are easy to maintain and clean. They painted the kitchen walls and surrounding rooms with light, easy-to-clean colors that made the space feel fresh, bright, and complemented the wooden details. Before painting, they prepped the walls by smoothing the surfaces, sealing any cracks, applying a primer to protect against dampness, then adding multiple coats of paint for a long-lasting, even finish. By building the cabinets and painting the walls themselves, they controlled every detail, from the cabinet layout and shelf heights to the final wall color and smoothness, creating a kitchen that is functional, organized, and beautiful. This is where the family gathers, prepares warm meals together, and makes precious memories in their handcrafted dream home. When the main spaces of the house were nearly finished, they decided to make the most of the high ceiling by adding a cozy loft. The loft didn't just expand the usable area, it also created an extra, flexible space that could serve as a small bedroom, reading nook, or neat storage area for the family's daily needs. They hand-picked different types of lights for each area. In the living room and common spaces, they installed warm ceiling lights and recessed LED downlights spread soft, even light that emphasized the natural wood grain of the floors, beams, and wall panels. In the kitchen, they added bright cask lighting with spotlights above the countertops and cabinets to make cooking easy and safe. They carefully installed a chimney system to direct smoke outside, preventing odors and smoke from lingering inside the house. The chimney pipe, made of heat-resistant stainless steel or galvanized steel, was securely connected to the stove opening and route it through the roof or wall, according to the plan, without compromising the house's structure or letting rain leak in. Every joint in the pipe will seal with heat-proof sealing and fasten firmly with brackets. With every bit of effort poured in, the house is no longer just a physical structure. It's a testament to the family's teamwork, patience, care, and unbreakable bond. Every beam, joint, and brushstroke tells a story of dreams, hard work, and the deep wish to build a home filled with peace, comfort, and happiness. A place where every morning starts with hope and every evening ends in warmth. Thank you so much for taking the time to follow along with us on this journey of building a dream home. We hope this story has brought you a few peaceful moments, fresh ideas, and a little inspiration to start shaping your own perfect living space.